Boy, have things changed with the Eagles. You mean to tell me that the Eagles are reportedly going to hire an offensive coordinator who at times gets blamed for running the ball too much? I love it.
Is this 13 Dingbat Lane? Is this Dingbat Lane, 13 Dingbat Lane? I'm looking for Nelson Aguilar. I can't find him anywhere. You see him?
Dallas still stinks. Everybody doing King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoyed those championship games yesterday. I thought the Bills-Chiefs one was a disappointment. I really was expecting a lot more from the Bills, but it is what it is. I had fun streaming, and as soon as I finished those streams, boy, I just lay down on my bed for just like a second. Next thing I know, it's 5 a.m. I was out cold, man. Out cold. For those who are my tinfoil dingbats, I know you're waiting for a video. I just forgot to release it because I was asleep, but it's going to come out probably by the time you see this video. Anyways, this morning we have some Eagle happenings, right? We're getting reports that the Eagles have an offensive coordinator or going to hire Shane Steichen of the Los Angeles Chargers. He's an interesting cat, no doubt about it. One of the things with him is he gets a lot of credit for helping Justin Herbert in his rookie year with the Chargers. He was the offensive coordinator there. It's interesting that he's making a parallel jump to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I'm not totally sure if the Eagles are going to have to pay some sort of compensation because it's a parallel jump or they had to get permission from the Chargers. I'm not sure exactly how that works. But the thing with Shane Steichen is he's pretty highly regarded. If you read or watch things about, who's up for offensive coordinator jobs, his name comes up just about every team, okay? I'm going to go through a few things with him, okay? Steichen is 35 years old. He's had experience working with Coach Nick Sirianni with the Chargers. In 2010, he was the Louisville offensive assistant. In 2011-2012, he was the San Diego Chargers defensive assistant. 2013, Cleveland Browns offensive quality control coach. How much quality did the Cleveland Browns really have? Who the hell knows? 2014-2015, San Diego Chargers offensive quality control coach. 2016 through 2019, he was the Chargers quarterback coach. 2019, he was the interim offensive coordinator. Then last year, he was the offensive coordinator. Steichen, who called the plays for the Bolts, was praised for Herbert's success. The number 6 overall pick last year had over 4,000 yards throwing, 31 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Jeez, I didn't realize Herbert had that great of a year. So, yeah, this guy's an interesting guy. I thought the Chargers offense, for the most part, was decent to watch. I didn't watch a ton of Chargers. However, one of the things I think is very interesting when it comes to Steichen is he is kind of known as being a guy who wants to run the ball more. Okay, he wants to run the ball. There are times during the season where he was actually criticized at running the ball in bad times during a game. I think there was one game, I forget who was against, but it was like a third down. There was like 20-something seconds, no timeouts. It was like third and short, and he ran the ball. He's been criticized for sometimes running the ball too much or wanting to, even though I don't think the Chargers were that effective at running the ball. So he's interesting. He won't be calling the plays in Philly. It's probably going to be Nick Sirianni. If you take a guy who maybe leans towards the run a little bit, he may be the perfect balance with Nick Sirianni. Almost like Frank Reich kind of was in the ear of Doug Peterson to run the ball more. So Shane Steichen, I think this is a good pickup. He was a guy that was mentioned that I didn't think had a chance to come to the Eagles. So I really like this hire. We're going to learn more about him. I'm hoping Nick Sirianni is going to speak today or tomorrow or sometime. I'm waiting for his press conference. I'm just waiting for it, you know what I mean? But we'll cover it when it happens. The other thing we got to talk about is Deuce Staley. Deuce Staley has gone to the Detroit Lions. He's taken a job with the Lions, and I think assistant head coach, something like that. But Duce Staley leaves for the Detroit Lions. And look, It sucks. It sucks because we all love Deuce Staley. He's been with the Eagles as a player, as a coach, and truthfully, we all know that Deuce really wasn't getting promoted with the Eagles and within that organization. So I understand his frustration. I understand why he's going somewhere else, and it sucks. It sucks. It definitely sucks that Deuce is gone. However, I don't blame Deuce at all. If I was Deuce Staley, I would probably do the same thing. I mean, this is like 3 or 4 years in a row where you've been interviewed for a promotion and then you really don't get it. You're overlooked. Now they're going outside the organization. So I don't blame Deuce Staley. I wish him the best. Love Duce Staley, always will, and but it is what it is. So we're going to see who the Eagles hire as a running back coach now. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinators coming together. Interesting coaching staff. This Steichen guy, he's 35 years old. He looks like he's 50. I got to say, I mean, he looks a lot older than he is. He's only 35 years old. I think the good sign here with the fact that Sirianni knows him, I think that means, or I'm taking it to mean that the Eagles weren't forcing this coaching staff on Sirianni, that he's actually having a say in who he's going to hire as coach, as offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, all those things. So that's a good sign. That's a good thing. And we'll see what happens. I'm sure there's going to be other news today, no doubt about it. But in the meantime, I'm going to let you guys go. That's what's going on right now. It's time for my ass to go to work. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Don't be a dingbat.